Now, this next woman was ready for Joey to meet her family, but things did not work out that way, and she unfortunately went home brokenhearted. Jen, let's talk about it. Come on up. How are you? So good seeing you. Have a seat. It's so great seeing you.
It's great seeing you.
You know, I think back to your one-on-one date with Joey in Los Angeles. And you both had so much fun. He took you surfing. He put your name up in the sky. But sadly, things didn't work out in the end. Let's take a look.
3, 2, 1. You should be nervous.
I feel like I should be too.
Meeting Joey for the first time, I'm blown away.
It's just nice to have this level of comfort with someone.
I agree. I feel like you have this calming energy, and I'm happy that you chose me to be here. Joey is just amazing. I definitely felt a spark, for sure. There you go.
That sounds really good.
You're a quick learner. There we go. I've never felt anything like this before. I just want to, like, get naked and cuddle in the woods. It's, like, weird how safe I feel with you and how much I really do trust you. I never knew what a happy couple was. I think I felt for a long time that because I grew up like that, like I was doomed for failure. Growing up, my parents' relationship got really bad, and I'd always felt so unwanted by my dad, and like, as a result, I've been in a few bad relationships, and I definitely went through periods where I thought that I was never going to be loved and that I would never find anybody. But I can see what a genuine and good person you are, and it's something that I'm, like, ready for now.
What is it gonna say? Will you
Marry me? It's a bit early, don't you think?
A life with Jen would be adventurous. It would be fun. I feel like we make a lot of sense together, and I see a real future. I see something that can build.
I am falling for you.
What?
Joey and I have a deeper connection than I've ever made with anyone, and I can see him as my husband.
Maria?
It's heartbreaking. I know we would have been amazing together. The fact that he made me feel so safe so soon was something that I've never felt before with anybody. I just hope that I find someone as special as him one day. Sorry, I didn't think that I would get emotional watching that back.
What makes you so emotional when you watch it?
I guess just seeing how good it was between us, and really, I mean, going into it, I really just wanted to put everything on the line. I wanted to put my whole heart into the experience and be vulnerable and talk about the things that make me me, like my past with my dad and my family. I've had a lot of previous relationships where I didn't put everything on the line, and for the first time, I was able to do that with Joey. You know, when I left, it was tough to just sit there and wonder what happened. Yeah. Throughout our entire time together, we were always just so aligned with everything we wanted, our values, marriage, and everything. And just seeing my heart get crushed is really heartbreaking, I think. Yeah, it's emotional.
You were right on the brink of bringing Joey home to meet your family. What would it have meant to you to have him come home and meet your mom?
I would have loved that. I really would have. I think I was nervous at first to bring him home just because my mom, sometimes we butt heads, especially with our adult relationship, has been a little bit strange just because I think in Asian culture, it's like you live with your parents until you're married, and even after you're married, you know, sometimes. And so she's never really seen me as like a full adult, but I mean, watching me on TV and watching me fall in love, she's really just seen me grow into my own, and it's been monumental for our relationship because I can feel her see me as my own person.
It's gotta feel so good. What does her support mean to you?
It means everything. She's the woman that I want to be when I grow up. You know, she came here from Vietnam and she, left medical school to give my brother and I a better life. And then when my dad left, she took on the role of two parents and never complained once. And she's just always been there through thick and thin for my brother and I, no matter what. And she honestly just means everything to me.
I know you have a very complex relationship with your father. What's been the reaction since that conversation aired?
Yeah, so like in our family, we don't really talk about our emotions. We don't talk about what's going on. And my brother and I, for the first time, talked about our father. And we grew closer in that, and I'm so grateful for that. And then I've had cousins who I haven't talked to in years reach out to me, just like showing their support and saying, blood is thicker than water, and no matter what, they're always gonna be there for me, which has been incredible to hear. And even just people DMing me, telling me that they have similar family lives. I'm happy that they're able to feel a little less alone.
Sounds like an amazing example. All right, so the big question now, what's next for Jenn?
I don't know, Jesse. I'm just on the track to finding love, I think. I just have a new sense of hope. So honestly, I'm really excited, and I feel more than ever, ready to find my person. I know what I deserve. I know I want an undeniably ruthless love, and I deserve 110% of it to be reciprocated, and that's what I want.
We're really so excited for you to find your person. Let's hear it for Jenn, everybody.